Welcome to Real Deep Understanding. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into one of the most iconic books on power, strategy, and influence, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This book draws lessons from history's most powerful figures, and in this video, we'll break down all 48 laws to help you navigate the complex world of power dynamics. Whether you're in business, personal relationships, or everyday life, these laws will give you a deep understanding of how power works and how to apply it. Law 1. Never outshine the master. This law emphasizes the importance of not threatening those in power above you. If you outshine your master, you risk incensing jealousy and resentment, which can lead to your downfall. And when showcasing your skills, do so in a manner that enhances the reputation of your superiors rather than eclipsing them. So this means allowing them to take the credit or making your contributions seem like a reflection of their greatness. Use flattery and show deference to those in power. This does not mean being insincere, but rather recognizing their authority and making them feel important. A well-placed compliment can go a long way in securing their favor. Understand that many leaders are insecure about their status. Frame your achievements in the context of team or organizational success. This way, you can shine without overshadowing the leader. For example, highlight how your work supports their vision and goals. Galileo Galilei, while making significant scientific discoveries, carefully aligned his findings with the interests of the arts of the medicine. By presenting his work as a way to enhance their status and glory, he gained their patronage and protection, thus avoiding conflict and ensuring his career advancement. Niccolo Machiavelli advised rulers to surround themselves with competent advisors while ensuring that these advisors do not overshadow them. He understood the delicate balance of power and the importance of maintaining authority. Identify what makes your boss or leader effective and leverage that knowledge in your interactions. Complement their leadership style or decisions, showing that you appreciate their role. Offer assistance that highlights your skills without directly competing with your superiors. Be the person who solves problems for them, making their job easier. Be perceptive to the dynamics in your workplace. If you sense that your contributions are making someone feel insecure, adjust your approach to emphasize collaboration and support. The first law teaches a fundamental lesson about power dynamics. By ensuring that you never outshine the master, you can maintain your influence and secure your position within the hierarchy. And ultimately, it's about mastering the art of subtlety and creating an environment where everyone feels valued and respected, including those at the top. Law 2. Never put trust to friends, learn how to use enemies. This law underscores the often precarious nature of friendships in the pursuit of power. Friends can become envious and betray you, while former enemies, motivated by a desire for redemption or to prove themselves, can become your most loyal allies. Understanding how to navigate these relationships is crucial for maintaining power and influence. Friends are often driven by emotion, which can cloud their judgment. They may feel threatened by your success, leading to envy, eventual betrayal. Familiarity can breed complacency and overconfidence, blinding you to potential risks. Former enemies can serve as valuable allies. Their past grievances motivate them to prove their loyalty and can lead to a strong, reliable partnership. By turning enemies into friends, you can create a powerful alliance. So when engaging with enemies, be strategic. Maintain a facade of goodwill while pursuing your interests, so this approach can disarm them and make them more amenable to cooperation. Cultivate a level of emotional detachment in your relationships. This allows you to assess people more objectively, reducing the risk of being blindsided by betrayal. The Roman Empire's political maneuvering, many Roman leaders, including Julius Caesar, often turned former enemies into allies. Caesar pardoned many of his opponents, recognizing that their loyalty, born from a desire to prove themselves, could strengthen his position. Bismarck skillfully used former enemies in his political maneuvering to unify Germany. He recognized that those who had previously opposed him could be essential in consolidating power when their interests aligned. While friendships can be valuable, maintain a level of skepticism. Be aware of potential jealousy and competition. This does not mean you should avoid friendships altogether, but rather treat them with caution. Build relationships with a mix of allies and adversaries. This diversity can provide you with different perspectives and opportunities, reducing reliance on any single group. Identify potential adversaries and seek ways to turn them into collaborators. Find common ground and foster cooperation, leveraging their strengths to achieve mutual goals. Be vigilant about the dynamics in your relationships. If a friend begins to act differently or seems to be distancing themselves, assess the situation carefully to mitigate potential risks. Develop your emotional intelligence to read people better. Understand their motivations, desires, and fears, so this can help you navigate friendships and rivalries more effectively. Law 2 teaches a crucial lesson about the complexities of human relationships in the quest for power. By being mindful of the risks posed by friends and strategically utilizing enemies, you can create a more resilient network that supports your ambitions while minimizing potential threats. The ability to navigate these dynamics is essential for anyone seeking to wield influence effectively. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. This law emphasizes the strategic advantage of keeping your true goals and intentions hidden. By concealing what you truly want, you maintain an element of unpredictability, making it difficult for others to anticipate your moves. This allows you to maneuver more effectively and increases your chances of success. By remaining vague about your intentions, you create an aura of mystery. People will be unsure of your true motivations, which can lead to confusion and hesitation on their part. Develop a persona that serves as a distraction from your real objectives. This could involve presenting yourself as more benign or self-effacing than you are, diverting attention from your strategic aims. Use subtle deception and misdirection to keep others focused on something other than your true goals, so they can involve fostering false leads or encouraging others to believe in a different narrative. Concealing your intentions allows you to adapt your strategy as circumstances change. By keeping your plans to yourself, you can shift gears without alerting others to your movements. The ancient Chinese military strategist Sun Tzu advocated for the element of surprise in warfare. By concealing one's plans and intentions, an army can outmaneuver its opponents, striking when they least expect it. Bismarck often masked his true intentions during diplomatic negotiations, leading adversaries to underestimate his ambitions. By playing different sides against one another, he achieved his goal of unifying Germany without revealing his ultimate plan. When pursuing a specific goal, consider creating a less significant but believable alternative objective that you can discuss openly. This can mislead others and allow you to pursue your true intentions without interference. But in discussions, be intentionally vague about your plans and aspirations. Allow others to fill in the blanks with the assumptions, which can help you maintain control over the narrative. And when considering a new strategy or goal, share a minor detail that is not your true intention. Observe the reactions of others to gauge their level of awareness or suspicion regarding your actual plans. Maintain a level of flexibility in your strategies. Being secretive allows you to pivot quickly based on new information or changes in your environment without revealing your broader feeling. Be mindful of how much you share with others. Even those close to you should not know every detail of your plans. So this helps maintain the upper hand in negotiations and competitive situations. Law 3 teaches the importance of discretion and strategic ambiguity in the pursuit of power. By concealing your intentions, you create opportunities for maneuvering that might otherwise be closed off. This law encourages you to be mindful of how much you reveal to others, emphasizing that sometimes less is more when it comes to support when extra ambitions and plans. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. So by saying less, you control the conversation and minimize the chance of revealing too much. The silence is often more powerful than words and can intimidate. Example, in negotiations, those who speak too much give away more than they realize. Law 5. So much depends on reputation, guard it with your life. This law underscores the critical importance of reputation in the quest for power and influence. Your reputation can serve as a powerful asset, opening doors and establishing stability. Maintaining a strong reputation is essential as it can determine how others perceive and interact with you. Your reputation is akin to currency in social and professional environments. It can grant you opportunities, alliances, and respect, while also deterring adversaries from challenging you. Be proactive in protecting your reputation. This involves addressing rumors, misinformation, or negative perceptions swiftly and effectively. Ignoring threats to your reputation can allow them to fester and grow. Consistently portray yourself in a manner that aligns with your desired reputation. So this includes aligning your actions with the values and characteristics you want to be associated with. Use your reputation strategically to influence others. People are often swayed by how they perceive you, so leverage this to gain an advantage in negotiations or decision-making. Nixon's reputation took a massive hit during the Watergate scandal. His failure to protect and manage his image led to a significant loss of power and credibility, ultimately resulting in his resignation. This illustrates the fragility of reputation and its profound impact on authority. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. This law highlights the necessity of gaining and maintaining attention in order to establish and enhance your power. In a world filled with distractions and competing voices, being noticed is crucial. Attention can serve as a powerful tool, allowing you to influence others and shape perceptions in your favor. The more attention you command, the more influence you wield. Being visible and memorable enhances your authority and presence in social and professional spheres. I'd utilize sensationalism, controversy, or spectacle to capture attention. People are drawn to the extraordinary, so creating drama can help you stand out in a crowded field. Strive to be at the center of discussions, decisions, and actions. Being ignored or overlooked can lead to diminished influence and power. While reputation is important, attention can sometimes take precedence. A well-crafted image can attract attention, even if it is not entirely positive. The famous showman P.T. Barnum understood the power of spectacle and attention. He created extravagant shows and stunts that drew massive crowds, ensuring that his name remained in the public eye. His motto, "There's no such thing as bad publicity," exemplifies this law. To modern celebrities often court attention through dramatic behavior, social media engagement, and public appearances. This constant visibility maintains their relevance and ensures ongoing influence. To attract attention, embrace boldness in your actions and decisions. Take risks that others might avoid, allowing you to stand out from the crowd. While you should be mindful of potential backlash, leveraging controversy can be an effective way to draw attention. This could involve speaking out on contentious issues or challenging the status quo. Craft a narrative around yourself or your work that captures interest. Share your story in a way that resonates with others and makes them want to learn more. Use social media, public speaking, and networking to engage directly with your audience. So this interaction fosters a connection that can enhance your visibility and influence. Maintain a consistent presence in your field or community. Regularly contribute your ideas, insights, or creativity to keep yourself in the spotlight. Law 6 teaches that attention is a vital component of power. By actively courting attention, whether through intrigue, spectacle, or boldness, you can elevate your influence and establish yourself as a key player in your field. In a competitive landscape, ensuring that you are noticed can mean the difference between success and obscurity. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. This law focuses on the strategic advantage of leveraging the efforts and talents of others while ensuring you reap the benefits. By having others do the heavy lifting, you conserve your energy and resources while enhancing your own reputation and influence. Recognize that you don't have to do everything yourself. Delegate tasks to those who have the skills or resources that can achieve results more efficiently. While it's important to give credit to those who help, ensure that your contributions are highlighted prominently. Acknowledgement can be downplayed, while your role can be emphasized. Cultivate relationships with capable individuals who can assist you in achieving your goals. Building a network of supporters allows you to delegate effectively and enhances your reputation through association with their successes. Edison famously held numerous patents and was seen as a great inventor. However, much of his work was done by his team. He effectively took credit for their innovations, enhancing his reputation as a leading inventor while relying on others for the actual work. To many successful politicians often rely on the expertise of their advisors and staff to develop policies or strategies. They present these ideas as their own, benefiting from the work of others while maintaining a strong public image. Surround yourself with talented individuals who can complement your skills. Choose collaborators carefully, ensuring they are capable of delivering results. So when assigning tasks, ensure that they align with the strengths of those involved. This maximizes the quality of the output while allowing you to focus on higher-level strategy. While you should take credit, consider acknowledging the contributions of others in public settings without undermining your own role. This creates goodwill and can foster a supportive environment. Law 7 teaches the value of strategic delegation and the importance of positioning yourself as the key figure in successes. By getting others to do the work for you while taking credit, you not only enhance your reputation, but also maximize your effectiveness in pursuing your goals. So this law underscores the importance of collaboration and leadership in the pursuit of power, emphasizing that success is often a team effort, even when the spotlight is focused on you. Law 8. Make other people come to you, use bait if necessary. This law emphasizes the strategic importance of attracting others to you rather than chasing after them. By positioning yourself as a desirable option, you maintain control over interactions and assert your power. This approach not only saves you time and energy, but also enhances your perceived value. Cultivate an image or reputation that draws others in. When people see you as desirable or influential, they will be more inclined to seek you out. When you make others come to you, you set the terms of the interaction. This allows you to maintain control and dictate the narrative rather than being at the mercy of others. By making yourself less accessible, you create a sense of scarcity that can enhance your desirability. People are often drawn to what seems rare or hard to attain. Many successful individuals, from business leaders to celebrities, draw people in by showcasing their achievements and lifestyle. This magnetism encourages others to seek their approval or association. Companies often use promotional offers or unique products to attract customers. By creating a sense of value and appeal, they compel consumers to come to them rather than seeking alternatives. Enhance your value proposition. Identify what unique qualities or skills you possess that can attract others. Highlight these strengths in your interactions to draw interest, and make yourself less accessible to enhance your desirability. This could mean being mindful of how often you engage with others or strategically choosing when to respond to communications. Create opportunities for engagement, host events, workshops, or gatherings that showcase your skills or expertise. This not only attracts others, but also positions you as a leader in your field. Law 8 teaches that attracting others to you rather than chasing after them can be a powerful strategy in the pursuit of influence and power. By using bait and creating an appealing presence, you position yourself as a desirable option, allowing you to maintain control and enhance your influence. So this law underscores the importance of self-presentation and strategic engagement in navigating social dynamics effectively. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. This law emphasizes the superiority of demonstrating your point through actions rather than engaging in verbal disputes. Actions carry more weight than words. By proving your ideas through tangible results, you can effectively persuade others and assert your position without falling into the trap of argumentation. Rather than arguing your case, show others the validity of your position through your achievements and results. This creates a more compelling narrative than mere words can provide. When you achieve significant outcomes, these accomplishments will often speak louder than any arguments. Focus on delivering results that can validate your ideas and viewpoints. Engaging in arguments can lead to resistance and defensiveness. By avoiding confrontation and instead taking action, you reduce friction and encourage others to see your perspective naturally. Consistently delivering on your promises and demonstrating your capabilities enhances your credibility. And over time, people will come to trust your abilities and judgment based on your track record. Steve Jobs famously focused on creating innovative products rather than engaging in discussions about the competition. His actions revolutionizing technology with products like the iPhone and iPad spoke for themselves, establishing Apple's dominance without needing to argue its merits. In the sports world, athletes demonstrate their abilities through performance rather than through talk. A player who consistently delivers exceptional results on the field will gain respect and recognition without needing to argue their skills. Focus on delivering results that align with your objectives. This can involve completing projects, achieving targets, or innovating solutions that showcase your capabilities. When presenting ideas or proposals, consider how you can demonstrate them in action. This could involve creating prototypes, conducting demonstrations, or showcasing past successes. If faced with disagreement or criticism, steer the conversation away from argumentation. Instead, respond with your actions or focus on solutions that can effectively resolve the issue at hand. So Law 9 underscores the importance of actions over words in the pursuit of influence and power. By winning through your actions and demonstrating your points rather than arguing them, you establish credibility, reduce friction, and encourage others to recognize the validity of your position. So this law serves as a reminder that in many situations, results speak far louder than any debate ever could. Law 10. Infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. This law highlights the concept that negative emotions and attitudes can be contagious. Surrounding yourself with unhappy or unlucky individuals can lead to a decline in your own well-being, productivity, and success. To maintain a positive environment and achieve your goals, it is crucial to be mindful of the company you keep. Emotions can spread from one person to another. Negative emotions, such as unhappiness, jealousy, or pessimism, can infect those around them, leading to a toxic environment. Be selective about the people you allow into your inner circle. Associating with positive, motivated individuals can uplift you, while spending time with the unhappy can drain your energy and enthusiasm. People who frequently experience bad luck or misfortune may have underlying issues that can affect those around them. Their patterns can become a liability, pulling you into their struggles. Actively avoid engaging with those who consistently complain or spread negativity. This distance helps protect your own mindset and productivity. In various studies, individuals who associate with positive, successful peers often report greater levels of happiness and achievement. Conversely, those surrounded by negative influences tend to exhibit lower motivation and higher stress. People who constantly view themselves as victims of circumstance may inadvertently draw others into their negative mindset. This can lead to a cycle of despair that hinders both their success and that of their associates. If someone in your life is persistently unhappy or unlucky, set clear boundaries to protect your own emotional health. Engage with them only when necessary and limit the depth of your interactions. Be mindful of your own emotional state and how it may impact others. Strive to maintain a positive outlook, as your own energy can influence those around you. Seek solutions over complaints. When faced with challenges, focus on problem solving rather than dwelling on the negatives. This proactive approach not only enhances your own mindset, but also inspires those around you to adopt a more positive perspective. Law 10 emphasizes the importance of being cautious about the company you keep. By avoiding the unhappy and unlucky, you protect your own well-being and success. Surrounding yourself with positive influences fosters a more conducive environment for growth and achievement. This law serves as a reminder that emotional health is a collective experience, and choosing wisely can lead to greater personal and professional fulfillment. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. This law emphasizes the strategic advantage of making others reliant on you for their success, security, or happiness. By fostering a sense of dependency, you establish your position of power and influence, ensuring that others will need to maintain a relationship with you. So this dependency can enhance your control and security in various interpersonal and professional dynamics. Identify and cultivate skills, knowledge, or resources that others cannot easily replicate or replace. This unique value makes you indispensable in their lives. Build relationships where your contributions are critical to the other person's success or well-being. This can involve mentoring, providing resources, or offering support that they cannot find elsewhere. While it's important for people to grow and develop, be cautious not to empower them to the extent that they can easily replace you. Encourage their growth while ensuring they still rely on you for key aspects of their journey. When others depend on you, you retain a level of control over the relationship. This can help you navigate conflicts, influence decisions, and ensure your own interests are protected. A mentor who provides unique insights, guidance, and resources creates a dependency in their mentee. The mentee benefits from the mentor's experience and knowledge, which reinforces the mentor's influence and position. In a workplace setting, an employee who possesses specialized knowledge or skills that are essential to a project becomes invaluable to their team. Their colleagues and superiors depend on them for success, reinforcing their position within the organization. Assess what makes you valuable to others. Focus on honing these skills to enhance your indispensability. Provide assistance, resources, or knowledge that others need. In professional environments, position yourself as a key player in projects or initiatives. Ensure that your contributions are crucial to the overall success of the team or organization. Pay attention to the balance of dependency in your relationships. Ensure that your influence remains strong, and be cautious of empowering others to the point where they can operate independently of you. You regularly remind others of your contributions and the role you play in their success. This reinforces their perception of your importance and maintains their dependency on you. Law 11 teaches the strategic value of fostering dependency in relationships. By making others reliant on you for their success and well-being, you enhance your power and influence. This law underscores the importance of positioning yourself as an indispensable asset, allowing you to navigate interpersonal dynamics effectively while securing your own interests. In the pursuit of power, understanding and cultivating these dependencies can be a significant advantage. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. This law emphasizes the power of strategic honesty and generosity in influencing others. By being selectively honest and generous, you can disarm people, gain their trust, and create an environment where they are more vulnerable to your influence. This tactic can be particularly effective in negotiations or manipulative situations where appearing trustworthy is essential to achieving your objectives. Using selective honesty can enhance your credibility. By revealing a small truth or demonstrating vulnerability, you can make others feel comfortable and lower their defenses. Acts of generosity can create a sense of indebtedness in others. When you give something valuable, whether it's time, resources, or information, people often feel compelled to reciprocate, making them more amenable to your influence. Be strategic about when to show honesty and generosity. Timing is crucial. Revealing a truth or acting generously at a pivotal moment can have a profound impact on how others perceive you. While honesty can be disarming, being too transparent can undermine your authority. Maintain a level of mystery and protect your vulnerabilities to ensure you don't give away too much. In high-stakes negotiations, a negotiator who admits to a minor weakness or uncertainty can create a bond of trust with the opposing party. So this tactic can lead the other side to let their guard down, potentially making them more amenable to concessions. Politicians often use selective honesty in speeches. By sharing personal stories or acknowledging certain truths, they can resonate with their audience and create an image of authenticity, thereby gaining support. But look for opportunities where revealing a small truth can significantly enhance trust and openness. This could be in discussions, negotiations, or interactions where rapport is essential. Be generous with your time, resources, or support when it can create a sense of obligation or indebtedness in others. Consider how these acts can serve your larger goals. And while being honest is valuable, maintain some level of mystery. Choose which truths to share carefully to ensure you retain your authority and control. Be perceptive to the emotional state and dynamics of the situation. Adjust your approach based on how others are responding, and be ready to pivot if your initial strategy is ineffective. After establishing trust through honesty and generosity, continue to nurture the relationship. Follow up with additional support or acts of kindness to reinforce the bond and ensure continued influence. Law 12 teaches the importance of using selective honesty and generosity as tools to disarm others and foster trust. By strategically revealing truths and demonstrating generosity, you can create a vulnerable environment where people are more likely to respond positively to your influence. This law underscores the delicate balance between authenticity and strategy in interpersonal dynamics, highlighting the power of carefully curated honesty in achieving your goals. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy. This law highlights the importance of framing requests for assistance in a way that aligns with the self-interests of the individuals you are asking, rather than appealing to their sense of mercy or altruism, which can be perceived as manipulative or burdensome. Presenting your request in a manner that emphasizes mutual benefit creates a more compelling case for support. So before making a request, take the time to understand what drives the person you are approaching. And knowing their goals, desires, and self-interest allows you to frame your request in a way that resonates with them. Position your requests that it highlights how helping you can also benefit them. And when people see that their assistance will yield a positive outcome for themselves, they are more likely to respond favorably. Clearly articulate the benefits of helping you. Whether it's personal gain, professional advancement, or a valuable relationship, emphasizing these points can make your request more appealing. And avoid framing your request in a way that relies on guilt or pity. Instead, focus on how your request can be advantageous for both parties, fostering a sense of collaboration rather than obligation. And while in a business context when seeking a partnership or collaboration, emphasize how the partnership will enhance both parties' market positions. Show potential partners how your goals align and how they stand to gain by assisting you. When organizations seek donations, they often highlight how contributions will lead to specific, tangible outcomes that benefit the donor, such as tax benefits or public recognition, rather than solely appealing to the donor's desire to help others. Before making a request, conduct thorough research to understand the individual's interests, needs, and motivations, and tailor your approach accordingly. When presenting your request, emphasize the mutual benefits. Clearly outline how helping you aligns with their self-interest and what they stand to gain from their involvement. Be specific about what you need and how it will benefit them. Avoid vague requests and ensure your message is clear and direct. After receiving help, follow up with gratitude that reinforces the value of their assistance. This not only strengthens your relationship, but also sets the stage for future collaborations. Build relationships based on mutual benefit over time. This way, when you need help, you'll have established a rapport that encourages others to assist you willingly. Law 13 teaches that when seeking help, it is essential to appeal to people's self-interest rather than their sense of mercy. By framing requests in a way that highlights mutual benefit, you create compelling reasons for others to assist you. While this law underscores the importance of understanding interpersonal dynamics and strategically aligning your requests with the motivations of others, ultimately enhancing your effectiveness in gaining support and collaboration. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. This law emphasizes the strategic advantage of gathering information about others while maintaining a friendly facade. By positioning yourself as a friend, you can gain access to valuable insights and intelligence that can enhance your understanding of people and situations, enabling you to maneuver more effectively in social and positional dynamics. Establish rapport with those you wish to gather information from. By appearing friendly and trustworthy, you can lower their defenses and encourage them to share valuable insights. When engaging with others, practice active listening. Pay close attention to their words, emotions, and nonverbal cues. This information can reveal their motivations, fears, and aspirations. Frame your inquiries in a way that encourages openness. Use subtle questions that prompt others to divulge information without making them feel interrogated. While gathering information, be cautious not to reveal too much about yourself. This ensures that the focus remains on them and allows you to maintain the upper hand in the relationship. The intelligence you gather can be used to inform your strategies and decisions. Leverage this knowledge to gain a competitive advantage or to navigate social dynamics more effectively. Corporate environments. In the workplace, an employee might cultivate friendships with colleagues in different departments to gather insights on projects, strategies, and organizational dynamics. This information can inform their own work and enhance their standing within the company. In social settings, someone might befriend influential individuals to learn about their interests, plans, or weaknesses. This information can be used to position oneself advantageously within the social hierarchy. Determine which individuals possess valuable information that could benefit you. Focus on building relationships with these individuals to facilitate information gathering. Initiate conversations that allow open dialogue, genuine interest in their experiences and bearings in their opinions, to foster trust and encourage they can share more. Pay attention to non-verbal cues during conversations. Body language can reveal emotions and attitudes that may not be explicitly stated, providing additional context to the information shared. Keep track of valuable information you gather. Organize your notes to reference later when strategizing or making decisions. While posing as a friend, maintain an air of mystery about your own intentions. This keeps others intrigued and less likely to suspect that you are gathering information. Law 14 teaches the strategic advantage of posing as a friend while secretly gathering intelligence. By building trust and leveraging active listening, you can access valuable insights that enhance your understanding of understanding dynamics. That's the dynamics at play. This law underscores the importance of information in navigating social and professional landscapes, highlighting the power of subtlety and strategic engagement in achieving your goals. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. This law underscores the importance of completely eliminating threats or adversaries. When dealing with enemies, half measures can leave you vulnerable and allow them to regroup and retaliate. To ensure your security and maintain power, it is essential to eradicate any potential for future challenges. When confronting an enemy, do not settle for partial victory. Ensure that they are completely incapacitated or removed from the equation, leaving no room for resurgence. When defeating an enemy, avoid creating lingering feelings of resentment. If they harbor a grudge, they may seek revenge or attempt to undermine you later. This does not necessarily mean physical destruction. It can also involve social, professional, or psychological defeat. Aim for total dominance in the situation to prevent any chance of recovery. Know your adversary's strengths, weaknesses, and motivations. This knowledge allows you to strategize effectively and anticipate their moves. In addition to neutralizing the enemy, dismantle their network of support. This prevents them from rallying allies or resources that could empower a comeback. Throughout history, leaders who have faced enemies have often sought to completely crush them. For example, after defeating a rival nation, powerful conquerors would obliterate their ability to rise again, either through military might or by dismantling their political structure. In business, companies that face aggressive competition often take steps to eliminate their rivals completely, whether through aggressive marketing strategies, acquisitions, or legal maneuvers, ensuring their dominance in the market. Evaluate the threat level of your adversary. Determine how much influence or power they wield and identify the necessary steps to neutralize them completely. Develop a detailed plan to address the threat. This plan should account for various scenarios and potential responses from your enemy. When you decide to confront an enemy, act swiftly and decisively. Procrastination or hesitation can provide them with an opportunity to counter your efforts. After taking action, keep a watchful eye on the situation. Ensure that the enemy does not regroup or retaliate, to be prepared to take further action if needed. After successfully neutralizing an enemy, bolster your own position. Enhance your defenses and alliances to prevent future challenges from arising. Law 15 emphasizes the necessity of completely eliminating enemies to secure your position and prevent future threats. By ensuring total defeat, you safeguard against retaliation and consolidate your power. So this law highlights the importance of decisiveness and thoroughness in dealing with adversaries, underscoring that half measures can leave you vulnerable in the pursuit of power and influence. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. This law focuses on the strategic use of absence to enhance your value and desirability. By creating a sense of scarcity, you can increase the respect and admiration others have for you. Absence can lead to a greater appreciation of your contributions and presence, ultimately enhancing your influence and power. When you remove yourself from a situation, you create a void that highlights your importance. People tend to value what they perceive as rare or hard to obtain. Constant presence can lead to familiarity, which may diminish your perceived value. By stepping back periodically, you can maintain an aura of exclusivity and mystery. Absence can evoke feelings of longing and appreciation in others. When you're not around, people may reflect on your contributions and the positive impact you have had, enhancing their respect for you. Now, when you choose to return after a period of absence, do so in a manner that reinforces your value. So this can reignite interest and admiration, allowing you to regain attention and respect. While absence can enhance your value, it's essential to strike a balance. Too much absence can lead to being forgotten, while too much presence can lead to being taken for granted. Celebrities often use absence strategically. When they step away from the limelight for a period, their return can create a surge of interest and excitement, as fans appreciate their presence more deeply. Companies sometimes create limited-time offers or exclusive products to generate demand. By making their offerings scarce, they increase the perceived value and desirability of their brand. Determine situations or relationships where your presence is taken for granted. Plan your absence strategically to create a sense of longing or appreciation. When stepping away, consider how to communicate your absence effectively. A brief message or acknowledgement can signal your continued relevance while allowing for distance. When you re-enter a situation, do so with a renewed sense of purpose and impact. Use your return as an opportunity to re-establish your importance and value. Be mindful of how your absence affects others. While you want to create respect and honor, you don't want to leave others feeling abandoned or confused. Upon your return, gauge the reactions of those around you. Use their feedback to inform your future strategies regarding presence and absence. Law 16 teaches the strategic use of absence to enhance respect and honor. By creating scarcity and evoking appreciation, you can elevate your perceived value and influence. This law underscores the delicate balance between presence and absence, emphasizing that thoughtful withdrawal can strengthen relationships and increase your significance in the eyes of others. In the pursuit of power and respect, leveraging absence effectively can be a powerful strategy. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror, cultivate an air of unpredictability. This law highlights the strategic advantage of being unpredictable. By cultivating an air of unpredictability, you can create an environment of uncertainty that keeps others on edge and less likely to challenge or confront you. This unpredictability can be a powerful tool in maintaining control and influence over others. When people cannot predict your actions or responses, they become cautious and hesitant. So this uncertainty can prevent others from plotting against you or taking bold actions that could undermine your position. Periodically change your behavior strategies or tactics. By surprising others, you disrupt their expectations and keep them off balance, making it difficult for them to anticipate your next move. Embrace contradictions in your behavior or statements. By being inconsistent, you create confusion and foster an environment where people are unsure of how to interact with you. Vary your communication style, messages, and responses. This unpredictability can make it challenging for others to gauge your true intentions or feelings. By instilling a sense of fear or caution in others, you enhance your power. People are less likely to challenge or provoke you when they are uncertain about how you might react. Many successful leaders and politicians use unpredictability to maintain control. By shifting their positions or making unexpected announcements, they keep their opponents and supporters uncertain about their intentions. In business, companies that innovate frequently or change their product offerings can keep competitors guessing and unsure about how to respond. Assess the dynamics of your relationships and identify where unpredictability can be advantageous. Consider how you can introduce elements of surprise in these interactions. Conversations deliberately change your usual responses or opinions. This can make others think twice about how they engage with you, fostering caution. Now, when making decisions or taking actions, consider delaying your response. This can create suspense and uncertainty, prompting others to speculate about your motives. Share information selectively and maintain a degree of privacy about your thoughts and intentions. This mystery enhances your unpredictability and keeps others intrigued. While unpredictability can be a powerful tool, be aware that it can also provoke anxiety or resentment in others, so be prepared to manage relationships carefully to prevent backlash or isolation. Law 17 emphasizes the power of unpredictability in maintaining control and influence. By creating an atmosphere of uncertainty, you keep others on their toes and deter them from challenging you. This law highlights the strategic advantage of cultivating an unpredictable persona, illustrating how surprise and ambiguity can enhance your position in social and professional dynamics. In the pursuit of power, mastering unpredictability can be a formidable asset. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. So this law emphasizes the dangers of isolation and the importance of remaining connected to the world around you. And while it may seem tempting to withdraw into a fortress for safety, this self-imposed isolation can lead to vulnerability and a lack of support. Engaging with others is essential for maintaining power, influence, and security. Building emotional or physical walls to protect yourself can make you vulnerable. Isolation deprives you of valuable insights, support, and opportunities that arise from interacting with others. Maintain relationships with a diverse network of people. These connections can provide protection, resources, and information that are crucial for navigating challenges. Engage with others collaboratively rather than viewing them as potential threats. Collaboration can enhance your influence and amplify your effectiveness. To being part of a community or network allows you to stay informed about what is happening around you. A knowledge of others' intentions and actions can help you respond effectively to threats. Building relationships based on mutual respect and loyalty can create a support system that protects you from adversities. Strong bonds with others can act as a buffer against challenges. Many powerful leaders throughout history who attempted to isolate themselves eventually faced downfall. Their inability to connect with allies or gauge public sentiment led to vulnerabilities that adversaries exploited. Companies that isolate themselves from market trends or customer feedback may become irrelevant. Maintaining open lines of communication with customers and stakeholders is vital for adaptability and success. To make it a point to reach out to friends, colleagues, and acquaintances regularly. Attend social events, engage in discussions, and maintain a presence in various circles. When interacting with others, practice active listening. Be open to their perspectives and insights, as these can provide valuable information that helps you navigate challenges. Openly share your thoughts and experiences with others. This not only builds rapport, but also allows you to gather feedback and support from your network. Cultivate relationships that can serve as alliances in times of need. Identify individuals who can offer support or resources when challenges arise. In why solitude can be beneficial for reflection, ensure it does not lead to prolonged isolation. Balance moments of introspection with active engagement in social interactions. Law 18 teaches the importance of avoiding isolation and maintaining connections with others. While the allure of building a protective fortress may seem appealing, it ultimately leads to vulnerability and disconnection. By engaging with a diverse network and fostering loyalty, you create a support system that enhances your power and resilience. This law underscores that collaboration, communication, and community are essential for navigating the complexities of social and professional life, emphasizing the value of interconnectedness in the pursuit of power and influence.
Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. This law emphasizes the importance of understanding the people you interact with and recognizing their capabilities, motivations, and potential responses. Offending the wrong individual can lead to severe repercussions, so it is crucial to assess the nature of your relationships and tread carefully. Take the time to gather information about the people you engage with. Understanding their background, personality, and motivations can help you navigate interactions more effectively. Recognize who holds power and influence in various contexts. This includes not only formal authority but also informal networks, social connections, and hidden influences. Pay attention to the emotional responses of others. People have different thresholds for offense, and being aware of these can help you avoid unnecessary conflicts. When providing feedback or criticism, consider the recipient's personality and position. Tailor your approach to minimize the risk of offending them. Do not make assumptions about people based on superficial observations. Everyone has their own history and context that shapes their reactions and behaviors. In negotiations, failing to recognize the importance of a specific stakeholder can derail a deal. Understanding each party's interests and concerns is crucial for achieving favorable outcomes. In social settings, offending someone with connections to influential individuals can lead to social ostracism or retaliation. Being aware of these dynamics can help you navigate relationships more effectively. Practical application. Before engaging with someone significant, do your homework. Learn about their history, interests, and past interactions with others to inform your approach. Pay close attention to how individuals react in various situations. Their responses can provide insights into their personality and potential triggers for offense. Approach interactions with empathy and understanding. Recognizing others' feelings and perspectives can help you build rapport and avoid offense. When addressing sensitive topics, use a diplomatic tone. Frame your comments in a way that respects the other person's views and minimizes the risk of backlash. In organizational settings, understand the power dynamics at play. Offending someone higher up in the hierarchy can have long-lasting repercussions, so approach these relationships with caution. Law 19 teaches the importance of knowing your audience and being mindful of the individuals you interact with. Offending the wrong person can lead to serious consequences, so understanding their background, motivations, and potential reactions is vital. By conducting thorough research, practicing empathy, and navigating relationships with care, you can protect yourself from unnecessary conflicts and maintain a positive social standing. This law underscores the significance of emotional intelligence and awareness in the pursuit of power and influence, emphasizing that strategic interactions can lead to favorable outcomes. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. This law highlights the strategic advantage of maintaining independence and avoiding commitments to others. By refraining from fully aligning with any individual or group, you preserve your flexibility and options, allowing you to navigate relationships and situations with greater control. By not committing to a particular person or cause, you retain your autonomy. This independence allows you to act freely without being tied down by obligations. Commitments can lead to loyalty traps, where you may feel obligated to support someone even when it is not in your best interest. By remaining non-committal, you protect yourself from being exploited. Maintaining a non-committal stance enables you to explore various opportunities and relationships without being restricted by loyalties. This flexibility can enhance your ability to pivot and adapt to changing circumstances. Use relationships strategically without fully investing in them. Engage with others to benefit from their resources or insights while keeping your distance to avoid being overly dependent. By not fully committing to anyone, you create an air of mystery. This can make you more intriguing to others, increasing their interest and respect for you. Illustrative examples. In the business world, companies that enter into exclusive partnerships may limit their options. Instead, maintaining multiple relationships allows for greater flexibility and potential collaboration across various ventures. Individuals who avoid commitment in social circles often become sought after, as their independence makes them more appealing. Others may feel intrigued by their freedom and mystery. When interacting with others, be involved but avoid making binding commitments. Show interest and engage while retaining your independence. Regularly evaluate your relationships to determine which ones serve your interests and which may be limiting. Adjust your level of commitment accordingly. Timing can be crucial in deciding when to engage or step back. Assess situations carefully and commit only when it aligns with your goals. Cultivate a mindset of emotional detachment. While you can care about people, maintain a level of distance to protect yourself from being overly invested. Clearly communicate your boundaries to others to manage their expectations. This ensures they understand your position and reduces the likelihood of misunderstandings. Law 20 teaches the power of non-commitment and independence in maintaining control over your life and relationships. By refraining from fully aligning with any individual or group, you preserve your options, avoid loyalty traps, and enhance your ability to navigate various situations. This law underscores the importance of strategic engagement and emotional detachment, emphasizing that maintaining flexibility is key to wielding power and influence effectively. In the pursuit of personal goals, the ability to remain uncommitted can provide a significant advantage. The Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker, seem dumber than your mark. This law emphasizes the strategic advantage of underplaying your intelligence or capabilities to disarm others. By appearing less knowledgeable or competent than you actually are, you can lure your adversaries into a false sense of security, allowing you to gain the upper hand. By presenting yourself as less intelligent, you encourage others to reveal their true thoughts and intentions. This can provide you with valuable information that you can leverage later. When you appear less competent, others may become overconfident. This can lead them to make mistakes or take unnecessary risks, which you can then exploit. When your mark believes they are smarter or more capable than you, they may become careless. This overconfidence can create openings for you to maneuver effectively. Use acting skills to convincingly portray someone who is naive or uninformed. This can help you gain trust and access to information or resources that might otherwise be withheld. While playing the role of the sucker, ensure that you remain observant and strategic. Avoid getting too caught up in the act, as your ultimate goal is to gain the advantage. Throughout history, many cunning leaders have feigned ignorance or naivety to manipulate their adversaries. For instance, military strategists may have downplayed their forces' capabilities to lure enemies into a false sense of security. Negotiation tactics. In negotiations, appearing less knowledgeable can prompt the other party to reveal more information than they intended. This allows you to better understand their position and leverage your advantage. When interacting with others, take the time to observe their behavior and communication styles. Identify opportunities where you can play the role of the underdog to gain insights. Frame discussions or interactions in a way that highlights your perceived lack of knowledge. Ask simple questions that encourage others to elaborate, revealing information you can use. In conversations, play down your knowledge of a topic. This can prompt others to explain things to you, revealing their thought processes and intentions. Use strategic naivety to elicit information while ensuring you do not compromise your own position. Balance your portrayal of ignorance with awareness of what are objectives. When your mark becomes overconfident, be ready to pivot. This can be an opportunity to take decisive action or make a strategic move that capitalizes on their misjudgment. Law 21 teaches the value of underplaying your intelligence and capabilities to manipulate others effectively. By appearing less knowledgeable than your adversaries, you can create opportunities to gain insight, exploit overconfidence, and maneuver strategically. This law underscores the importance of perception and the power dynamics at play in social interactions, highlighting that sometimes playing the role of a sucker can lead to significant advantages in the pursuit of power and influence. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. This law focuses on the strategic use of surrendering or displaying weakness as a means to gain power. By choosing to yield in certain situations, you can disarm your opponents, create opportunities for future advantage, and ultimately regain control when the time is right. Not every confrontation is worth fighting. Surrendering strategically allows you to conserve your energy and resources for more critical battles. By yielding, you can diffuse hostility and create an environment where your adversaries let their guard down. This can open up opportunities for you to regain the upper hand later. When you surrender or appear weak, your adversaries may underestimate you. This can create opportunities to re-emerge stronger and more powerful when they least expect it. Surrendering can be a way to manipulate perceptions. By appearing to concede, you can gain sympathy or support from others, turning the tide in your favor. After surrendering, take time to evaluate your position. Use this period of apparent weakness to gather information and devise a new strategy for moving forward. Many historical figures, such as Sun Tzu, emphasized the value of appearing weak when in a vulnerable position. This allowed them to exploit their adversaries' overconfidence and gain strategic advantages later. In negotiations, a party might concede a minor point to gain goodwill or to position themselves more favorably in a larger deal. This can lead to more significant advantages in the long run. Before engaging in a conflict, analyze the situation and identify whether surrendering could lead to a more favorable outcome. Know when to step back. When appropriate, present yourself as defeated or weak to disarm your opponents. This can be especially effective in competitive environments where emotions run high. After surrendering, take time to observe and gather intelligence. Understand the motivations and weaknesses of your adversaries while you regroup. Sometimes it's beneficial to withdraw from a confrontation entirely. Use this retreat to reassess your strategy and come back stronger when conditions are more favorable. Make it clear that your surrender is strategic, not a sign of weakness. This can help manage perceptions and encourage others to view you as a shrewd player rather than a passive victim. Law 22 teaches the power of surrender as a tactical maneuver to transform perceived weakness into strength. By strategically yielding in certain situations, you can disarm opponents, gather valuable information, and create opportunities for future advantage. This law highlights the importance of flexibility in power dynamics, demonstrating that sometimes the best way to gain control is to appear to relinquish it. In the pursuit of power and influence, mastering the art of the surrender tactic can lead to significant strategic benefits.
Law 23. Concentrate your forces. This law highlights the power of focusing your resources, energy, and efforts on a single decisive goal or target. Spreading yourself too thin leads to weakness, while concentration brings strength. By directing all your attention and resources toward one area, you maximize your impact and increase your chances of success. Identify the most important goal, opportunity, or area of influence and concentrate your resources there. Avoid getting distracted by secondary objectives that dilute your power. Diversifying your efforts into too many areas can drain your energy and attention. Stay disciplined and resist the temptation to pursue too many projects at once. By concentrating your forces, you create a more significant impact. A focused effort generates momentum and amplifies your power, leading to greater success in your chosen target. If circumstances change or a particular target becomes less advantageous, shift your concentrated efforts to a more promising goal. This ensures that your energy is always directed where it will have the most effect. Focus on building and strengthening relationships with individuals who have the most influence in your domain. By concentrating on the most important connections, you create a strong support network. Great military leaders such as Napoleon and Alexander the Great concentrated their forces in key battles, focusing their strength on a decisive point. This allowed them to overwhelm their enemies with superior force at the right time. Companies that focus their resources on a single market, product, or innovation often outperform those that spread themselves too thin. Apple, for instance, concentrated its efforts on a few core products, leading to massive success in its chosen fields. Determine the most important goal or area where you need to focus your efforts. This could be a career milestone, personal development goal, or business initiative. Ruthlessly eliminate distractions that pull you away from your core focus. Avoid unnecessary side projects or ventures that dilute your energy. Channel your time, money, and skills into the area that offers the highest return on investment. Make sure your resources are fully aligned with your main objective. Concentrate on nurturing relationships with the most influential people in your network. These key allies can help propel you toward your goals more effectively than spreading your social efforts too widely. Regularly assess whether your focused efforts are yielding results. If necessary, adjust your focus to ensure you're still aiming at the most rewarding target. Law 23 teaches the value of concentrating your resources and efforts on a singular goal or objective. By focusing on what truly matters, you can harness your full power and make a more significant impact than if you spread yourself thin. This law underscores the importance of discipline, strategic thinking, and purposeful action in the pursuit of success. Concentration of forces amplifies your influence, allowing you to achieve more with less effort, whether in personal life, business, or social relationships. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. This law centers around mastering the subtle art of power dynamics in a hierarchical environment, such as a court, workplace, or social setting. The perfect courtier is skilled at navigating complex social structures by being diplomatic, charming, and adaptable. The courtier avoids direct confrontation and instead relies on flattery, discretion, and cunning to gain favor and advance in status. Direct confrontation, open criticism, or aggressive self-promotion often backfire in court-like environments. Instead, adopt a subtle approach using charm, flattery, and suggestion to get what you want without causing offense. They're perfect courtiers like a chameleon, adapting to the environment, the people in power, and the changing tides of fortune. How they know when to blend in, when to stand out, and when to align themselves with key figures. Always bring value to those in power. Be useful, entertaining, and discreet. Ensure that those above you see you as an asset rather than a competitor or threat. Be careful not to overshadow those in positions of power. Instead, make them feel secure and important while subtly advancing your own position. The perfect courtier hides their ambition behind a veneer of humility and grace. They appear to be uninterested in power while steadily accumulating it through strategic alliances and influence. The perfect courtier knows when to act and when to hold back. Understanding the right moment to push forward or retreat is crucial in navigating complex social dynamics. Historical courtiers like Baldassare Castiglione in the courts of Renaissance Italy were known for their grace, charm, and ability to navigate the treacherous politics of their environment. Castiglione's book, The Book of the Courtier, became a manual for courtly behavior, emphasizing discretion, subtlety, and refined conduct. In modern corporations, individuals who rise to the top are often those who master the art of playing the courtier. They understand office politics, cultivate key relationships, and position themselves as indispensable without directly challenging those in power. Always be tactful and polite, even in the face of criticism or hostility. Learn to read the emotions and motivations of others, and respond in ways that diffuse tension and build rapport. Compliment others genuinely, but avoid overdoing it. Subtle, well-placed flattery is much more effective than overt praise, which can appear insincere. Never gossip or reveal too much about your own plans. A perfect courtier knows the value of discretion and uses it to protect themselves while building trust with others. Keep a serene and composed exterior, even in stressful situations. Emotional outbursts or visible frustration can make you appear weak or out of control, undermining your position. Form alliances with influential figures, but always remain adaptable. Should the power dynamic shift, be prepared to align with new leaders without being seen as disloyal. Pursue your goals with determination, but keep your ambition under wraps. Let others believe that your rise is due to their support or the natural course of events, not because of your calculated effort. Law 24 teaches the importance of mastering the art of subtlety, diplomacy, and charm to rise through complex social or hierarchical structure. The perfect courtier never seeks power overtly but gains it by being adaptable, discreet, and indispensable to those in authority. This law emphasizes the need for emotional intelligence, strategic flattery, and patience in managing relationships with key players while advancing your own position without drawing unwanted attention. The path to influence and success is often more about perception and tact than direct confrontation or self-promotion. Law 25. Recreate yourself. This law emphasizes the power of taking control of your identity and crafting it to suit your ambitions and goals. Instead of allowing circumstances, other people, or past experiences to define you, you take active steps to reinvent yourself in a way that enhances your power, influence, and potential. Reinventing yourself gives you the flexibility to adapt to changing circumstances and the opportunity to shape how others perceive you. Don't let others define who you are. Take charge of how you are seen and constantly reshape your image and identity based on what will serve you best in different situations. Control how people perceive you, and you'll have more control over their behavior. Reinvention requires ongoing evolution. Do not remain stagnant or let yourself be boxed into a particular identity. Be willing to shed old versions of yourself to adopt new, more powerful personas that match your current ambitions. Recreating yourself allows you to remain relevant and effective, no matter the circumstances. When the world or the people around you change, you must adapt and evolve to maintain or increase your influence. Like an actor, your recreated self should be part performance. By consciously playing different roles in different situations, you can manipulate how others respond to you. This theatricality can make you more memorable and impactful. Others may try to define you by past failures or by narrow perceptions of who you are. By constantly recreating yourself, you defy those limitations and show that you are not bound by any one image or set of circumstances. Many historical figures have successfully recreated themselves to suit changing times. For example, Napoleon Bonaparte rose from a relatively obscure military officer to the Emperor of France by consistently evolving his public image, portraying himself as a man of destiny and power. Figures like Madonna or Elon Musk have continually reinvented their public personas, staying relevant and influential by adopting new identities and approaches to suit different stages of their careers. They refuse to be tied down by old images or expectations. Take stock of how others perceive you and how that perception either helps or hinders your goals. Determine what parts of your identity need to be altered to create the image you want. Craft a new identity that aligns with your ambitions. Consider what quality, skills, or traits will help you achieve your goals. You can adopt elements of personas from successful individuals in your field or combine aspects of various identities to create something unique. Use communication, body language, dress, and social media presence to project the new identity you've created. Be intentional about the image you present in different contexts and to different audiences. While recreating yourself, stay adaptable. Be willing to evolve your image further as you grow and as circumstances change. Flexibility will allow you to stay relevant in shifting environments. View life as a stage and consciously play different roles depending on the situation. This doesn't mean being inauthentic, but rather tapping into different facets of yourself to maximize your influence and impact. Law 25 teaches that to gain power and control over your destiny, you must actively recreate yourself and shape your own identity. Rather than being defined by your past or allowing others to dictate who you are, you take control by evolving into the person you need to be to succeed. This law highlights the importance of flexibility, adaptability, and perception management in personal and professional life. By consciously reshaping your image and mastering the art of reinvention, you increase your influence, open new opportunities, and stay ahead in an ever-changing world. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. This law focuses on maintaining a spotless reputation by never allowing yourself to be directly associated with dubious or unethical actions. To stay powerful and respected, you must appear above reproach, even when dealing with dirty work. The key to following this law is to delegate the tasks that could tarnish your image to others, ensuring that your hands remain clean while you still achieve your goals. To maintain a pristine reputation, never be directly tied to actions that may be considered questionable or unethical. Distance yourself from any behavior that could sully your image. When dealing with sensitive or potentially damaging tasks, delegate them to others. This creates a buffer between you and any negative consequences. If things go wrong, you can place the blame on someone else while preserving your own reputation. Cultivate an image of purity, honesty, and morality, even if behind the scenes you are engaging in necessary but ethically gray actions. By projecting virtue, you create a protective layer around yourself that discourages others from questioning your integrity. Surround yourself with people who are willing to do the dirty work on your behalf. These individuals should be loyal, discreet, and reliable enough to carry out tasks that might harm your image if linked to you. If anything potentially damaging occurs, ensure that you can plausibly deny involvement. Be careful not to leave a trail that leads back to you, allowing you to maintain an air of innocence. Illustrative examples. Many powerful politicians have used intermediaries to carry out questionable actions while maintaining a clean public image. Advisors or lower-level operatives may engage in backdoor deals or underhanded tactics, while the leader remains untarnished. CEOs or business leaders often distance themselves from controversial decisions, using managers or legal teams to handle layoffs, aggressive takeovers, or legal disputes. This keeps their personal reputation intact while difficult decisions are executed. Whenever a situation arises that could negatively impact your reputation, delegate the responsibility to someone else. Choose individuals who can handle the task without exposing you to blame. Make a conscious effort to project an image of honesty, integrity, and morality. This will help deflect suspicion when unethical actions occur within your sphere of influence. Ensure that those who work for you or with you do not engage in actions that could reflect poorly on you. Keep a close watch on their behavior and distance yourself from anyone who could potentially bring scandal or disgrace. While delegating the dirty work, ensure that you take credit for any positive outcomes or successes that result from those actions. This way, you enhance your standing without being associated with any negativity. Always maintain the ability to deny involvement in any controversial actions. Ensure that no direct evidence links you to the activity in question, allowing you to convincingly distance yourself from any potential fallout. Law 26 teaches the importance of maintaining a spotless reputation by avoiding direct involvement in any actions that could tarnish your image. By delegating controversial tasks to others, you ensure that your hands remain clean, allowing you to appear virtuous and above reproach. This law emphasizes the necessity of managing perception and using others as shields to protect your reputation. In the quest for power and influence, staying detached from the dirty work while reaping the rewards of others' efforts allows you to maintain respect and authority without risking scandal.